Hello and welcome. You're watching WION Fineprint. I'm Modi Gambhir. The British government has refrained from making a statement on the farmers' protests in India. In the backdrop of the protest, the UK chose to not interfere and said that the agricultural reform is Indian government's domestic policy issue. In response to a written question in the British Parliament, the Minister of Asia in the British Foreign Office, Nigel Adams, said, and I'm quoting now, "We are aware of concerns in India and here in the UK about how these reforms might affect the farming communities. Agricultural reform is a domestic policy issue for the Indian authorities to address." When asked about the British government's assessment of the protests by the farmers on the 26th of January, the British minister added that handling protests was an internal matter for the Indian authorities. Earlier this week, the UK Member of Parliament, Claudia Webb, extended support to the protests. The Labour Party MP said that they will be taking up the issue of the protests for a debate in the UK Parliament, as an online petition that they had started gained more than 100,000 signatures, which qualifies the petition to be taken up for a debate in the Parliament. Over the last 2 months, thousands of farmers have been protesting in India against the 3 new farm laws. The farmers argue that the 3 laws will deregulate crop pricing, reduce income and allow private sectors in the sector, leaving them vulnerable to large corporations. They are demanding that the laws must be repealed. The government, however, says reform of the inefficient agriculture sector will open up new opportunities for the farmers and has ruled out withdrawing the laws. Several rounds of talks between the government and the farmers' unions have failed to resolve the dispute. Our London bureau chief, Mandy Clark, has been tracking those developments. She sent us this report from London. Take a look.
Yes, there will be pressure on Boris Johnson to raise the issue, but he has repeatedly said that he wants to strengthen those historic ties, looking to the Commonwealth, and has specifically cited India as an important British ally. Now, particularly that Britain is no longer in the EU trading bloc and looking to make trade deals. The statement from the government has firmly put the UK's position out there on the protest, which is that it is a domestic issue. I think Boris Johnson's firm intention is that Britain doesn't seem to be meddling into a domestic issue, so he'd be very cautious if he does approach the issue with Mr. Modi.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.